Hello and welcome to another Shadows over Innistrad draft event. Let's wait for it to start here. Alright, then we are starting with a pretty good pack here. Archangel Avacyn and Declaration in Stone. Yep, well, taking the Avacyn obviously, even though the Declaration in Stone is pretty good, but you know, this is not only better but also much more expensive. Here we may get something like a Name High, Essence Flux, even Stitch Mangler back even a Militant Inquisitor. Right, but yeah, definitely taking the Avacyn here, and let's see what we get. Alright, here I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a Storm Rider Spirit. Could take a True Faith Sensor because, you know, since we are white, we will probably have a bunch of humans, but I guess I can get cards like this later on, maybe. I think I'm gonna try to make a spirit-focused blue-white deck, especially because there's an Essence Flux that I may get back from the first pack. Here I'm hoping an Explosivo makes it back, although I think it's hard. Well, I guess we will see. Right, here we have our option is going to be Thraben Inspector versus Moorland Drifter. I think I'm going to take the Drifter, even though I generally like the Inspector better, I think. Not really sure. But I'm taking the Drifter because of, you know, tribal purposes. I mean, it's a spirit. I guess these two cards are pretty similar in power level. But yeah, the Drifter is bound to be better in blue-white, I think. Wow. So I guess Vampires is pretty open, right? With this, and this on the pack yet. But yeah, here I'm taking the Apothecary Geist. This is a great card for a spirit-based deck. Okay, well here we have obviously stopped getting white cards. There's a bunch of good cards in other archetypes here. Could take like a Ghostly Wings. Not sure just how good that thing will be. Particularly like a Deny Existence, even a Murderous Axe. I guess Murderous Axe could be okay depending on whether we manage to get some Blue Madness cards here. Especially because, you know, our guys will probably all fly at some point, so yeah, I think it's the best option for us here at this point. And yeah, like just the win. I mean, we keep getting the insane vampire deck here, but you know, I open an Avacyn. I'm not going to to draft vampires. So yeah, taking it just the wind, and well, shipping all those vampires to my left. It's a nice pack. We have Moorland Drifter, we have Nibbles of Dusk. I think I'm gonna take the Nibbles. Not sure. I mean, those are pretty close in power level. I do already have a Moorland Drifter, but I think I generally get Drifters later in the pack than I get Nibblises. There's an Unruly Mob here, which is also a fine card. Alright, Emissary of the Sleepless. Again, an Unruly Mob is an okay card that I like, but yeah, this is a Spirit. I mean, it's a 5-mana card. You already have a bunch of 5-mana cards, but you know, keep it in theme here. Right, so here we got a Haunted Cloak, Aim High, Strain of Arms, Wicker Witch. I think I want to take the Wicker Witch. Maybe Strain of Arms. I mean, we maybe may end up having an equipment theme here, in which case this card would be okay. So yeah, I think it's fine. Alright, Explosivo made it back. Excellent. There's a Broken Concentration, which is an okay card, but I like the Explosivo better. Okay, Gun Missing. Sure. Not sure if I'm gonna play it, but certainly taking it. Alright, here, well, I could hate an Insolent Neonate, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab me an Inquisitor Zax here. Just, you know, to further cement my position as the white player and further show to my opponents that red is actually open. Right? This time here I'm taking a Dual Shot though, and Senseless Rage. Alright, let's see pack 2. Alright, well, for pack 2 we get another nice angel here in form of Sigarda, definitely taking it. We could even not be blue here, I guess, but right now I'm looking to, just splash for green. And, well, maybe we could get this thing back. If we're splashing for green, if we are green-white humans, we could get this thing back. Maybe this. Not sure, I guess we will see. Man, call the bloodline. Jesus. Alright, I guess I'm taking a Spectral Shepherd. It fills my curve quite nicely. I guess we are gonna be blue after all, and like, we could splash for green, right? There's no problem with that. Other than that here, maybe we can get a Vessel of Ephemera on the way back. And that's about it. Nagging Thoughts maybe? Not sure. Either way, let's keep getting the flyers. Ooh, look at that. Aberrant Researcher. Definitely a great card. Not a spirit, but a flyer nonetheless. Definitely better than To Dislaughter in my opinion. The Veteran Cathar, if you wanted to go the green-white route, that would be okay too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and take the Researcher then. Ooh, Illuminator. Now, Illuminator is actually a pretty good card. I'm gonna take it here. Not only is it a 2-mana guy that I, like having a bunch of. Not sure if it's actually better than Nibbles of Dusk, but if you get the right support cards, then it is. And we do have already like an Expose Evil here, and I'm gonna miss it too, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it. Probably not, since we have a bunch of 5 drops already. Hopefully this makes it back to us though, to splash our Sigarda. But anyway, let's take the Illuminator here and hope to get a bunch of clue-based cards eventually, such as Jace Scrutiny. Yeah, like I think Jace's Scrutiny is probably better than a Silver Strike. Silver Strike is just way too expensive, and this is a nice combat trick that can make a combat go your way and also investigates, allowing you to draw into further cards. So yeah, let's take the Scrutiny then. Alright, here we have a nice choice between Stitchwind Scab and Sleep Paralysis. I'm gonna take the Sleep Paralysis mainly because I'm in need of removal spells here, and this is a premier blue common removal spell, so let's go ahead and take it. Alright, Scrutiny versus Just the Wind. I guess I could take the Just the Wind number 2 here. Scrutiny is okay, but Just the Wind is pretty nice too. Can get him out of nowhere. And we do have a Murderous Axe. Maybe we will get into we'll get one of the Researcher there. I can't remember his name. The blue 3-mana guy, 2/1 that draws you a card and discards, and obviously great with cards like Just the Wind. So okay, here we have a Stormrider Spirit, which is a great card, but seeing as we have a lot of 5-mana guys already, 5-mana flyers even, I'm gonna go ahead and take a Press for Answers. Stern Constable is not a good card. I mean, even if we have a few Madness cards, he's not gonna be that good. So let's take the Press for Answers then. Alright, we could get a Catalog. It's a fine one, especially with a bunch of Just the Winds in the deck. Nagging Thoughts. Nagging Thoughts seems to be okay. You could hate a Groundskeeper here, but yeah, I take the Nagging Thoughts just in case. Right, here I think I'm gonna take the Deny Existence. Could take the Clip Wings to protect my flyers, but I guess Deny Existence can come in against some decks. Pieces of the Puzzle. Nah, not really. Don't really want that. I think I'm taking a Vessel. I'm hating this. Alright, well. No, look at that. Even got a Stern Constable. So let's see what pick 3 holds for us. Alright, so this is pack 3, and well, we have an Elusive Tormentor that we sadly cannot take. But then again, there's nothing here for us, so we could just hate draft that. couldn't we? I mean, we could also like take something like a fleeting memories. I mean, fleeting memories is sort of a niche card. There are a few decks that work really well with fleeting memories, but I'm not sure I want to first pick it here in this deck because this deck certainly doesn't need it. I guess I could take a harvest hand or something. If we had like a land here, a dual land in our colors. I mean, in blue, green, the uncommon land, or if this was a green white land, I would take it. But yeah, here I just think I'm gonna take the harvest hand and say go. Right. Here we have a thing in the ice. How good is that? Maybe the answer is very. I think I'm gonna take it. This pack has a bunch of stuff we want. There's an Apothecary Guys, there's an Abyssinian Missionaries, there's a Scarecrow in order to go guide our forest. There's even a Scrutiny that I'm okay with having. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get a thing in the ice. It just, it has more of a possibility to just take over the game. Okay. So, Abyssinian Missionaries is great, right? Like with something like Harvest Hand and Murderous Axe. I mean, not Harvest Hand, the Scrounged Scythe. But I think I'm gonna take the Thraben Inspector here. We have a small clue theme going on, and it's a great one drop. And Missionaries may even make it back from the last pack. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a great card, but you do have to have a bunch of equipment too. And I'm not even sure if I'm gonna play the Murderous Axe, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna take the Thraben Inspector. Alright, Dauntless Cathar is great. Better than a Puncturing Light in my opinion, especially since I do have already a bunch of bounce spells here to stop attackers. Yeah, the Cathar is just what I'm looking for. So here, well, I do already have 25 cards in my deck. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a Fleeting Memories here, just in case the other one makes it back. Then we're gonna be able to just, try and have an actual a plan B on the deck. I've got a catalog, but I don't think I need another one, and I don't really like this guy. So yeah, Fleeting Memories seems like a nice one to get here. Alright, Storm Rider Spirit. Better than a Press for Answers, I think. Favorite Visions is quite the card too. I have learned to appreciate this one. The Village Messenger. Yeah, like Spirit seems fine. Ooh, Darwin's Luth. Yep. With the amount of clue making we have, I'm certainly taking it. Sadly, it is not a blue Greenland. It's too bad. We really do want to be able to access green cards. I mean, with the amount of clue tokens we're gonna have and stuff like catalog, maybe we will be able to just get there no matter what. But oh well. Let's take a Fox here. Don't think I'm gonna play it though, but taking it. Epitaph Golem, Dire Swine. Not sure. Not a big fan of the Golem. I could take the Dire Swine. I could take the Provisioner even. Yeah, Provisioner seems to be the most fearsome card there. Yeah, certainly hating this removal spell here. Alright, well, let's hate this guy then. And hate this guy. Jeez. So many late neonates. So I guess many people were drafting blue-white here because the cards didn't make it back. But, I think with the deck that we have here right now, we'll be able to try and get a... Ooh, man. Penultimate pick. Favorite Visions. Sure. I would say even, if we don't have a dual end, we'll be able to get something nice here, I think. Maybe not playing the Murderous Axe. Probably not. So yeah, let's see how it goes here. So this is what I'm looking to play here. We do have a bunch of ways of, to turn on the thing in the ice. But yeah, we are a bit light on removal here, truth be told. But we do have some bombs, right, that can just win the game. And like we're gonna play with 17 lands just because we have so many early game cards that can investigate for us. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. First and foremost, let's sort here by color. We have a bunch more blue cards, but I'm thinking I'm gonna play something like 9/8 here. Oh, right, yeah, do we even play Cigarro? I'm not sure. We could play with 18 lands here, but if we do, what do we take out? I'm not sure. Maybe we want Press for answers. We have to have enough, cards for the thing in the ice here if we really wanna get it going. So I guess I could take something like a Harvest Hand, just bring in from the sideboard if I need to. Seems okay, right? And yeah, playing 18 land here actually seems fine. I guess, yeah, 9/8, that could happen, but I feel like I wanna play with 2 forests here just in case. I'm not sure. It would obviously be better if we had some sort of dual in here to help us, but 8 and 8 seems fine, I guess. So yeah, well, this is an interesting deck. Let's see how we do with it.